This is the Reentry Network podcast. You know we got Real Talk with Blanco, Dojo Sessions hosted by Sensei Kai. It's the Moving Forward podcast hosted by Moving. The Hall of Fame podcast hosted by the Blueface Boys. That's T3 and KT. You know we speaking clearly with Josh. And Cape No Cap hosted by Capers. All these and more streaming now on the Reentry Network podcast. Proud partner of Underground Magazine.
Hopping out, bitch, I'm the first one stepping out. Hopping out, bitch, I'm the first one stepping. Bitch, I really stand on business. I ain't fucking with the extra. Put pause on these niggas, you don't never carry weapons.
What up, man? It's your boy Popsky. We here, man. Issue 14. I'm with my boy Playboi Jerry.
Yeah.
Come on, how you feeling, bro? You good?
Feeling good. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Glad to be here.
Hell yeah. What's your experience like so far with the magazine shoot?
I think it's dope, honestly. Yeah, all the people has been real cool. I don't know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting this in a good way, you know.
Thank you.
I think like all the rooms in here is dope.
That's fire. Have you ever been to something like this, like a photo studio like that? No? Okay, dope. Yeah, so in LA, there's a shit ton of stuff like this, but you know, we wanted to create something that's unique to us and give you guys this type of opportunity where you come here for the magazine and you can just do content and all that. And like you were saying, come here, shoot music videos, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I would definitely come here and shoot something, for sure.
Hell yeah, no, for sure. So what do you have coming up? What's some new music you've been working on and shit?
I've really just been promoting reels, like to my songs. I got 2 music videos that I just keeping back right now, but I just dropped my song Hoppin Out. It's on Spotify and YouTube, so I got the music video out probably 3 days ago.
Fire. Just you or any features?
Yeah, it's just me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you do most of your music by yourself, you would say? Okay.
Yeah. I don't never have people behind me, none of that, because I just feel like it's about me. You know?
Yeah.
So
absolutely. How about engineers, producers? Do you record at one studio mostly, or what's that like for you?
I got my own setup in my room.
Okay.
To be for real, I've been to the studio. I just don't like working with other people when I'm making my music.
Yeah.
Because it's I've only had one experience where I went to the studio, which was recent. Went to the studio, I hopped on, and my voice just already perfect.
Sounding good, yeah.
Because I don't like nothing, no echo, none of that. It's just my straight voice, you know? So
sure.
when I went there, that was cool, and that was the Hoppin' Out song that I dropped.
Gotcha.
That was recent. So, but the other studios I've been to, they always have presets and shit, and sometimes it sounds echoey, and it's I don't know.
Yeah.
So I do my shit mostly.
Interesting. Yeah. And then you send it out to get mixed and mastered ever, or what you do, or you just kind of throw that bitch out?
I just throw it out. I think it sounds good how it is, you know?
No, for sure.
Yeah.
I think that's just some kind of newer generation, younger vibe shit. You know what I mean? Really, a lot of people, even the homie that I was just interviewing, shout out to Plata, he was saying some of his first music he was just making on BandLab.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's just people just want to get to it, you know?
Yeah.
But what really influenced you to make music? Why?
What influenced me? Honestly, oh yeah. I mean, I made my first song when I was 9.
Wow.
My uncle had passed away when I was 9.
Mm-hmm.
He committed suicide, and the next day, I don't know what it was, but I just I never made a song ever before that. But I was 9, and I made my first song. It was 3 minutes long.
Wow. So it was more of a almost expression for you in a sense at that time.
Yeah, and I used it like that for a cool minute until I was getting into it and realized I was getting attention for it. So I was this is something I enjoy.
You could do, yeah.
You know.
When did you start to feel like you were starting to get attention for your music?
Middle school, yeah. And then I got I got the label name Playboi, you know, because I was fucking with females and shit.
Yeah.
And it just kind of I don't know, it just all went together. So that was just my life, you feel me? So I just felt like music's always been a part of my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you just found it, and now you just really just trying to see what you could do with it.
Right.
Type of shit.
Yeah.
It's fire. So what are you doing to, obviously, reels, right, and promoting the music, dropping music.
Yeah.
But what else do you do and maybe recommend to other people to do to get some attention? Because you definitely are getting some good traction and shit, you know? So what are you doing to keep that motion up and stuff like that?
Promos. Yeah, YouTube, like ads work well.
No doubt.
I say so.
And you just do that yourself?
Yeah, you can do it yourself. I mean, you really just go to YouTube settings, go to content, go to promos, and that's it.
Right,
and you pay
right.
for it. But I mean, that can only go do so much.
For sure.
So what I do is like I just been networking with like a lot of people that I just meet, and honestly, like recently, it's just been like random, like hella random, like how I'm meeting people. Like I said, like dude came in, did my smoke detector test, saw my studio, and was like, "Hey, bro, you make music?" And then connected me with the cameraman, which connected me to another cameraman,
Right.
which connected me to this dude named Kody Balboa.
Yeah, I know Kody.
Yeah, for certainly, yeah. And I went to his studio, did some shit with him.
Fire.
He's really the reason why I'm doing reels now, because he did a reel for me. I recorded there. I recorded Hopping Out. We did a reel. We did 2 of them. And then he kind of just gave me some game, ran it down,
Yeah.
you know?
He's a real
And,
one.
Yeah, hell yeah, most definitely.
Basically, I was just asking you a little bit about your history and background outside of music, right? Like, just tell me a little bit about you.
Just about me. Well, I'm 19, bro. Just been through a lot of shit, like in general, like with like just just regular shit, like trauma. Had a lot of people pass up on me, like family. Most of my tats are like for like my grandma, my grandpa, and yeah. Right now, I'm not really like. I ain't that close to my family at all, like whatsoever. So it's just been me, really. Like I've been dependent on myself for like a cool minute since I was like hella young, like 14, and that's really when I was like outside, like with the homies and chilling and shit, and just doing dumb shit, like in a certain mindset. But I've grown a lot, for sure, and like I graduated high school, valedictorian. I was in court school. I was locked up for about 2 years. I just got out Halloween of last year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I've been out for like 3 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm 19 now, just turned 19 today. Yeah, bro, just music, honestly, is the biggest part of my life, yeah. Like, it helps me, like, I don't really see myself doing anything else.
Right.
It's either that or, like, I'm back to kicking it. But with probation and shit, I'm a very paranoid person.
Yeah, of course.
And it never makes me want to fucking go back. So, yeah. That's about it. You got any other question about that specific?
No, I mean, I would ask like about you, supporting yourself. Is like just how has that been for you, and like what have you done to do that for yourself? Like what have you done to make sure that you're good? Because you seem like a solid guy, and you seem like you got a good head on your shoulders. You know what I'm saying? So,
I appreciate that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's been tough for me. Like, it ain't easy. Like, what I mean by that, like, depending on myself and shit, is like, both of my parents was not emotionally like available for me.
Yeah.
My pops was never in the house. My mom was going through the same deaths that I was going through, so she couldn't like be there for me. So I was never home, like ever, not like.
Yeah.
And she wouldn't check up on me. So going through that, I learned quick that I had to do shit my own, like get my own chord, get my own plays. Show up to school if I'm really gonna do school.
Right.
Shit like that. And when I got locked up, like before I got locked up, I was just having problems and shit. So I was trying to move to SLO, because I was in AG at the time. That's where I spent most of my time in the South.
What was that?
Rio Grande.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was mostly down there in Santa Maria.
Got you.
And just bullshitting really, always had a gun. I always felt like I had to like look behind my back, starting problems in the streets, just fucking yeah, just like not really caring about like my life and the people around me.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, I got like a wake up call, so I was trying to do shit right, and then while I was doing that, in between that, I still had that same mindset. You know, I came down to slow, and it was like perfect for me. I was like, damn, like I ain't gotta do it. Like I ain't gotta like nobody out here like that. Like it's cool. Like I ain't finna have no problems. I met some new people. Kicked it in Cal Poly. Went to Cal Poly parties. It was dope. Like I'm young, but like I was doing my thing. You know, everybody think I'm older, so like I get along with everybody. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it was dope. And then probably like 4 months of doing that shit, was about to get my own place with the Hemi Mart, and I got like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so now I'm here. Just got out 3 months ago, doing better, following probation, just taking music serious.
I feel like this music shit really a reason to like keep your shit straight.
Hell yeah,
like,
and recently I feel like it's really gonna happen. Like it's really,
yeah.
like, I'm really finna take it there.
I could see it. Like you definitely are getting the right like type of excuse me, connection with like the audience and just like people that are like engaging with you. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
no doubt.
Yeah. It's kind of hard though, cause I'm trying to find like ways to like you said, connect with people, you know, and find like different ways to make content.
Right.
Cause I don't know. I feel like the reels at some point is gonna get played out.
For sure.
You know.
For sure.
So.
Yeah, like what do you see kind of on a bigger scale for you, right? Like obviously there's a sense of just making music and putting content out and shit like that, but what do you really see the Playboi Jerry brand looking like on a bigger scale, you know? And
honestly, bro, once I get that big following, like where I drop a song and I get it 1,000K, like as soon as I drop that shit, like once I get like that type of following, I'm starting a clothing brand. I'm looking ways to like just have have people under me and like support other artists, you know, kind of like a label, you know?
Yeah.
Make my own label, like Playboi Records or some shit like that,
Mm-hmm.
you know? And then definitely like when I'm doing my shit and I have that following, I want to put out like my best, do my best, but I also like want to be like have people under me working, like different artists and promote them out, and then but it like be my style, so it be all my like visions.
Yeah,
you know
of course.
So,
like a Travis Scott kind of vibe.
Basically, yeah. And like
Definitely.
I'd be like when they shoot music, I'm in the background, so it's still about me, you know.
Right.
But like, and I'm promoting me at the same time, but yeah, helping other people out, and then at some point I want to make it all about God. So yeah.
What you mean about that?
So like, cause like I feel like if I get a big following, like I don't want to just use it to promote like
The wrong things.
The wrong things, you know.
For sure.
And that's what, you know. It's not even that like that's what people like. I'm just doing it because that's what people want.
Yeah.
Because like, that's just my mindset.
And it's just fun. I mean, you're young, and like that's in reality what a lot, you know, we drinking, smoking, having fun, whatever. Even if you're not doing those specific things, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
I get totally what you mean.
But yeah, at some point, it's I'm not very religious, but I know damn well like if I'm not, you know, spreading the word, you know, at some point my afterlife gonna be fucked.
Yeah.
So yeah, if I gain this big following and I'm just idolizing myself, like all these years. You know, so
that's the way to really give it back.
Yeah, at some point, I want to like give glory to God.
Yeah, that's dope, man. I like that for real. Do you ever think of a 5-year plan? I know that's kind of a weird thing to say, but do you ever think about 5 years from now, on your 24th birthday, where you kind of want to be?
Like with music?
Yeah.
Yeah. 5 years from now, hopefully by like I'm 21 at least. That's like I've honestly thought about that. Like I'm like if it's not like hey, I'm gonna do all this, like I'm gonna put my best effort in for like these next couple of years, especially since when I got out,
right.
Especially since like I'm getting traction right now. If I can't do it, I'm 21, I'm done. But I really feel like next like year or two, like I think I got it. Yeah.
And like again, like Are there certain goals? Even something I would love to see you do is just like performing, killing it, like shows, really bringing people out. Like, you know, do you have any goals in relation to that?
My goal, my main goal is I want to get to the point where like people are asking me to do the show. And,
Yeah.
People are asking me for the feature, and
Yeah. You said you have performed before, right?
Yeah, I perform. Yeah. My first show, someone hit me up, like one of the people that listen to my music. I was like, hey, you should get into this. Like I said, like it's random how I get like music opportunities. But yeah, they're like, oh yeah, you should perform at this place. If it wasn't for like these people telling me about it and listening to my music and me putting myself out there,
Right.
I would have fucking never known about this shit.
Right.
So, it's kind of hard like going to look for it because there ain't no like music plan to help you out. And you go to school, you know, and you got a course, you got a specific goal, you know.
Yeah.
And like steps to get there, but with music, it's not like that.
Yes. Whatever. Everyone has a different journey.
Yeah, everybody.
Right.
And it's just how you network and the person that you are, and how you carry yourself.
Yeah. No doubt, man. One question I have for you is like artist-wise, like is there any artists, I know you haven't done a lot of features, but are there artists that you are like listening to, whether they're LA or out of state, that you want to work with, like people on the come up or people that are already lit, like any people that you are like, man, I can't wait to just work with this person in particular or anything? Producers?
Yeah, right. I mean, mainly I want to work with EBK Jaaybo. I think that would be pretty dope.
Jaaybo's dope.
Yeah. And like in my city, that shit would be crazy.
Yeah.
Everybody would be like, what? You know, type shit.
Hell
and
yeah.
my homie's actually working on that right now, like reaching out to his team.
Nice.
And stuff. Like, shout out to Mark for sure, because we haven't talked in a bit since I've been locked up, but once I got out and like been doing all this shit, like he's been like looking out for me and like looking for like different events and shit to do, and
nice.
You know,
like a manager kind of.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Like that, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. But I definitely, you know who I want to work with? Georgiana.
I seen that girl going crazy. She lit. Shout out to Georgiana, man.
Bro, I texted her, dog. And
for real?
She ain't text back.
How'd you get her line and shit? You met her?
No, I mean like on Instagram.
Oh,
like,
got you.
I was trying to get her on this Get Low song that I already dropped.
Got you.
But
that'd be lit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
If I got that, I would be happy. I just want a female artist, and I feel like she would have went so hard on this shit.
Got you. That's fire. You gotta work with Casey too, bro. Casey family, dope ass fucking artist. Obviously, that's how we met.
I got a song with them.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It's like a fucking sing, like a R&B song.
I feel like I heard it actually.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I think he was playing me some shit, and he was like, "Oh, this is the homie," but I just didn't know you yet, so I didn't like put two and two together. But it's fire, bro. Yeah. So, anything else you want to leave the people with, or like new music you got coming out, like anything like that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, most definitely. I'm finna drop. Fuck, I don't know the name. I'm finna drop this song. I'm doing reels to it. So if you check out my Instagram, Playboi Jerry.
Fire. You've been teasing it already and shit?
I've been teasing it. Yeah,
Fire.
I've been teasing it. So I'm actually gonna do one out here real quick.
Hell yeah.
Do a reel.
Do 10 of them. Oh God. For real, you should.
Yeah. But I come from a small city, and I feel like I'm really gonna break through and stand out to that shit. I stand out everywhere I go, and just look out for me, because I bet you 100% you're gonna see me a lot more.
100%.
On your screen or in person or whatever, you know?
100%, bro. I fuck with that. And literally, bro, you the only person on this mag from the 805 too. We started the magazine in the 805. Ventura, that was our first show ever out there. And like I said, Central Coast, like it mean a lot to us. And I know it's not an easy thing to drive out here and come do this, especially on your birthday and everything, bro. So it mean a lot. Me and Andrew, we appreciate you coming and being a part of it, bro. And issue 14 is up. We got the show coming in April too. Yeah. So we're gonna have him performing for underground shit, man. Yeah. Come on, man.
Yeah.
So
hell yeah.
My boy, I appreciate you. It's Playboi Jerry, man. It's your boy Popsky, Underground Mag, issue 14. We'll see y'all next time, man. Come on.
Hell yeah.
Fire.
Broke bitches think they fucking with a store. When I was thugging in the streets, that's when I went and lost my heart. When the world pushed against me, I stood tall. Birdie ain't a little pup, a big